Okay, so I put 3 little workouts together based on the things that we've learned, the techniques that we've learned. So they'll involve a little bit of deadlift action, 2-arm clean, bringing that kettlebell up in front of your chest. We can do a 2-arm press overhead from that position. We can come into, from again that same position, we can come into a goblet squat. We're going to do swings, we're going to do single arm swings, and I'm just giving you just some examples of how we can put those things together in a short program, which is going to give you a pretty good all body workout with your kettlebell. So we'll start with swings. What I want you to do is a 5-minute EMOM. So set your timer. You're going to do every minute on the minute 10 swings, 2-arm swings. So you know what you're doing with that. We're going to start from our nice hinge position and straight into 10 swings done at the top of every minute for 5 minutes. After that, we're going to move into doing a little combination exercise of 2-arm cleans into a goblet squat. So we're going to do 5 2-arm cleans into a goblet squat. So standing over the kettlebell in a sort of deadlift position, we're going to hinge down, take the kettlebell, 2-arm clean. You can slightly widen your stance if you want to, in order to come down into your goblet squat position, and then driving up with a nice pop up out of your hips. Bring the kettlebell down, don't have to let it go, and then straight into your 2-arm clean again, down into your goblet squat. Up, back down. Okay, 5 repetitions. Clean and press. We are going to use either our 2-arm press and then, our 2-arm clean and then into a 2-arm press. I'd like you to do that 6 times. And I'd like you to do 3 on the right, 3 on the left. If you're using your single arm technique. So 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and go through 5 rounds of that. So by the end of that, you'll have had a pretty decent little workout. Warm down, I wouldn't go mad on static stretching. I think you can come back to doing a little bit of rocking backwards and forwards. You could take that into a technique called a puppy. So what you would do is just rock slightly back onto your heels a little bit, onto your hips, and then just reach the arms out just to get a nice little lengthening feeling through the lats and just a little bit of stretch through the thoracic spine. Let the head drop down between your hands a little bit. So 3 or 4 repetitions, whatever feels nice. And again, I would come back to just lengthening the spine out, do our little reach, stretch, and then breathe out, reach a little bit more, and then same on the other side. And again, as many as you feel comfortable with. So that's your warm-up, cool down, and workout 1. Workout 2. You're going to do 5 swings, 5 times, and then you're going to do we're going to do 5 swings. We're then going to do 5 2-arm cleans and then 5 2-arm presses. So it's a little combination of the 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bell down. 2-arm clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one round. You're going to do that on a 10-minute EMOM. So you're going to do 10 rounds at the top of every minute. Again, set your timer. You rest once you've finished those 3 exercises until the top of the next minute, and then you go again. And you do that 10 times. Following which, have a rest, have a drink. I'm going to get you to do a little core activation exercise. I'm going to ask you to clean the kettlebell, double arm clean, hold it in front of your chest, and then I'm simply going to have you march with the kettlebell held in front of your chest. Try not to rock and roll too much, try not to shift your body weight too far to one side as you raise the leg. This is partly balance, but you should feel, in order to maintain your stability in this position, you should feel some work being done through your abs. Try and bring your hip up to a 90-degree of flexion, so don't just paddle the feet up and down a tiny bit, let's bring them up. Really work and challenge that balance if you can. And I'd like you to do 1 minute of that, and I'd like you to do 3 rounds, okay? And then into your cool down. Workout 3. We're going to come into the goblet squat first of all. So remember, 2 arm clean, set your feet a little wider if you want to, turn the toes out a little wider if you want to, down into our goblet squat position, let the knees track over the feet, and drive back up. We're going to do 5 repetitions of that. We're then going to have a rest. We're going to come back to our core stability, marching again. So set yourself, and then into our core stability march, 1 minute, 3 rounds. Our swing component is going to start with our single arm swing. So remember, we start in the same position, hand on the kettlebell. You want to make sure you're nicely centered and square to the kettlebell. Put both hands on to begin with. Take one off, remember to pack that shoulder, and then we're going to repeat 10 repetitions with the one arm. So, ten times. We're going to do 6 in total, so we're going to do 3 repetitions with the right, alternating 3 repetitions with the left. So we'll do 10 with the right, have a rest, 10 with the left, have a rest. Try only to make it about 10 or 20 seconds rest between left and right arm. You can have a longer rest, 60 to 90 seconds between each set. But you're going to do 3 sets, so you've done 60 one-arm swings in total. You are then going to finish off, after again a little adequate rest, you're going to do 2-arm swings. So just straight into our basic 2-arm swing. But I'm going to get you to do it for 30 seconds. So as many as you can do for 30 seconds. Keep the technique sound. Don't compromise the technique. If you start to get tired towards the end of that 30 seconds, I would far rather that you stopped, put the bell down, had a rest, than carry on compromising your technique all the way through. So that gives you 3 little workouts which will help to refine the techniques that we've taught through the course, and should give you some nice little home exercise programs to really start to develop your strength.